In the heart of Assam, where the hills meet the plains, lies a place of quiet wonder. This place is called Chakrashila Wildlife Sanctuary. It is not a very large place, but its heart is big. The sanctuary is nestled between two districts, Dhubri and Kokrajhar. It holds a special secret, a treasure of the forest. Near the mighty Brahmaputra river, this sanctuary is a patch of green, a home for many creatures. The air here feels different, filled with the whispers of ancient trees and the songs of birds you may have never heard before. It feels like stepping into a storybook, where nature itself is the main character, telling tales of survival and beauty. The sanctuary is built around two beautiful lakes, Deer and Diplai. These lakes are like the eyes of the forest, reflecting the clear blue sky and the deep green of the surrounding hills. They are not just bodies of water, they are lifelines for everything that lives here. The hills of Chakrashila rise gently, covered in a thick blanket of trees. It is the kind of place where you can sit under a large sal tree and just listen. Listen to the rustle of leaves, the hum of insects, and the distant call of a deer. It is a place that asks for nothing but gives you a sense of peace that is hard to find in our busy towns and cities. What makes Chakrashila truly special is that it was created because people wanted it. It was the love of the local people for the forest and its animals that turned this area into a protected sanctuary. This was not a command from a distant office, but a wish from the hearts of those who lived nearby. They saw the value in the trees that stood tall and the animals that roamed free. They knew this place was a gift, a precious inheritance that needed to be saved. This sanctuary is a testament to the power of community and the deep connection we can have with the natural world around us. When you walk through Chakrashila, you feel a sense of belonging. The forest welcomes you. The path winds through tall grasses and dense woods. Sunlight filters through the canopy above, creating dancing patterns on the forest floor. You might see a butterfly with wings like stained glass, or a tiny frog hiding under a damp leaf. Every corner holds a small discovery, a little secret waiting to be found. It is a simple place, yet it holds the great complexity of life. It reminds us that the most beautiful things in the world are often the ones that grow quietly, away from the noise of the world. The forest of Chakrashila is alive with a symphony of sounds and sights. It is a mixed forest, with different kinds of trees standing side by side like old friends. You will find majestic sal trees, their leaves forming a dense roof over your head. There are also teak trees, and many others whose names are known only to the forest itself. These trees are not just wood and leaves, they are homes. They provide shelter for birds, food for monkeys, and shade for weary travelers, both human and animal. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming wildflowers, a perfume that no shop could ever sell. Among the branches and on the forest floor, a diverse family of animals lives in harmony. If you are quiet and patient, you might catch a glimpse of a graceful barking deer stepping silently through the undergrowth. Or perhaps you will see a wild boar digging for roots with its strong snout. The sanctuary is also home to the leopard, a shy and elusive creature that moves like a shadow in the night. There are porcupines with their sharp quills, and many smaller animals that make the forest their home. Each one plays a part in the great drama of life that unfolds here every single day, from sunrise to sunset. The real stars of Chakrashila, however, are the golden langurs. These monkeys are a beautiful sight, with their creamy white fur and long flowing tails. Their faces are black, which makes their golden coats seem even brighter. They are gentle creatures, usually seen leaping from one tree to another with incredible grace. Seeing a family of golden langurs is a magical experience. They look like mythical beings, guardians of the forest. Chakrashila is one of the few places in the world where you can see these special monkeys. They are the pride of the sanctuary, its most precious jewel. But the life here is not just about the big animals. The sanctuary is teeming with smaller wonders. It is a paradise for birdwatchers. You can see hornbills with their large curved beaks and colorful parakeets chattering in the treetops. There are also many kinds of reptiles, like snakes and lizards, that slither and crawl through the leaf litter. The lakes are full of fish, providing food for birds and other animals. Every plant, every insect, every creature, big or small, is connected. They all depend on each other, weaving a delicate and intricate web of life that makes Chakrashila so vibrant and so important. Chakrashila is more than just a beautiful forest. It is a fortress of hope. It is a sanctuary in the truest sense of the word, a safe place. For many animals, especially the endangered golden langur, this sanctuary is a last stand against a changing world. The golden langur is found only in a small part of western Assam and the neighboring foothills of Bhutan. Their world is shrinking as forests are cleared for farming and towns. Chakrashila was declared a sanctuary primarily to protect these magnificent primates. It is their stronghold, a place where they can live and raise their young without fear. The importance of this sanctuary goes beyond just one species. When we protect the golden langur, we also protect its entire home. We save the tall trees they live in, the clean water they drink from the lakes, and the other plants and animals that share their forest. This is called the umbrella effect. By protecting a key species like the langur, we create a safe umbrella under which many other forms of life can thrive. The leopard, the deer, the hornbill, and the countless insects all benefit from the protection given to the golden langur. The sanctuary becomes a Noah's Ark, saving a rich diversity of life. The creation of Chakrashila teaches us a valuable lesson. It shows that conservation is not just the job of scientists or governments. It is something that can start with ordinary people. The local communities around Chakrashila understood the forest's value long before it was officially recognized. They lived with the golden langurs, seeing them as part of their own world. Their efforts to get the area declared as a sanctuary show a deep respect for nature. This sanctuary is a symbol of how humans and wildlife can coexist, sharing the land and protecting it together for the future. The work of protection continues every day. Forest guards patrol the sanctuary, watching for dangers like illegal tree cutting or poaching. Scientists come here to study the golden langurs and other wildlife, learning more about their needs and how best to protect them. They count the animals, study their behavior, and monitor the health of the forest. This information is vital for making sure the sanctuary remains a safe haven. Protecting a place like Chakrashila requires constant care and vigilance. It is a promise we have made to the golden langur and all the other creatures that call this forest home. If you wish to visit Chakrashila, you must come with a quiet heart and open eyes. This is not a noisy amusement park, it is a temple of nature. The best way to enjoy it is to walk slowly along its paths. Listen more than you speak. Look for the small things, the intricate pattern on a beetle's back, the way a fern uncurls, the flash of a kingfisher diving into the lake. You can sit by the water's edge at Deer or Diplai and watch the world go by. The best times to visit are in the early morning or late afternoon, when the forest is most active and the light is soft and golden. When you visit, remember that you are a guest in someone else's home. It is important to be a responsible visitor. Do not leave any rubbish behind. Take your memories and photographs, but leave only your footprints. Do not disturb the animals. Observe them from a distance, so they do not feel threatened. The goal is to experience the forest without changing it, to be a part of its peace without breaking it. By being a respectful visitor, you help protect the very beauty you have come to see. A gentle footstep and a quiet voice are the best tools for exploring this natural wonder. Why is it so important to protect places like Chakrashila? Because these wild places are the lungs of our planet. They give us clean air and fresh water. They hold a treasure of biodiversity, a library of life that has taken millions of years to write. Each time a species disappears, a word is lost from this library forever. These sanctuaries are also places of learning and inspiration. They teach us about the delicate balance of nature and our place within it. They remind us that we are not separate from the natural world, but a part of it. In the end, protecting Chakrashila is about protecting ourselves and the world for our children and their children. We need these pockets of wilderness to remain wild. We need the golden langurs to continue leaping through the trees, their bright coats a flash of hope in the green canopy. We need to hear the songs of the forest birds and feel the peace of the ancient trees. These places feed our souls. They are a promise that even in a busy, changing world, there are still places of quiet, enduring beauty. It is a call to our hearts to cherish and protect these natural gifts, today and always.